welcome to today's edition of market analysis. What we are going to be looking at is the pass rate that we have, the pass rate we've taken so far since the month began. So with that much being said, my name is Luis Jackson. Before I go into the integrity of the video, please do well to give me a like and pick out the very first trade that we took, and currently the market is going massively well. And if you look at if you look at how the market is going, I'm just going to be telling you what exactly I'm looking forward to do in this market. You can see my overall target is right here, this key level, and what I'm looking for, I've not taken profit yet for this market. I want to take profit right here, and I think the opening of next week the market will get here as market open, and I'm going to close 50% of the trade, and I will move my stock to break even. So if you take the trade and maybe you want to like break even, feel free to break even now. So that is how this particular trade is currently going. And so the next trade that we took is USD cards. USD card, very simple. On the weekly time frame, you can see that the market is currently in an uptrend before this simple retracement, this corrective move. So as the market break here, it gives us a double bottom here on the weekly time frame. And if you look on the daily time frame, it's very simple and straightforward. You have a triple bottom, 1 2 3. So the market break out a retest on here, and we executed the market on the 4-hour time frame. We executed the market on the 4-hour time frame on the break of this candle trend, and that was when we get the market, and our stop loss was here. So the third trade that we took as of last week was USD. So this is it on the daily time frame, and when I made that post was when this green candle was pushing out to the upside, and it was forming, and I said, okay, if it can close above this trend line, I'm going to enter for a buy. See how small the thing looks on the daily time frame. So I executed the market. I put my stop loss here. My overall target is quite there. It's right here. And right before us we have GBPUSD, and I think on GBPUSD, if you check last week, I was analyzing the market, and I said that if this market could come back and close below this black bar, that's when I'm going to be executing a sell, because I was favoring the downside and this. But looking at everything, and this market breaking this counter trend line to the upside, and also taking out this level, this black bar, which happens to line up with the psychological level, and this market coming up, breaking out like this, and I have to like go to the monthly time frame, and then so I discovered that this was a pullback. Yes, this was a head and shoulder on the daily time frame, as you can see, but on the higher time frame, like the weekly and this happens to be a pullback, where the market just pull back to test this level here. And if you measure Fibonacci from this level down to this level, you see that this is a discount zone where the market reacts from and now start buying into the upside. So what I am waiting for and what I'm expecting from the market is this market. If this market can pull back to here, this is the only time I will be executing this market. If it can give me this inverse head and shoulder again from here, I will be looking for a 4-hour candle bounce from here to the upside to execute the market. And this is what my trade will be looking like. I'll have a buy here. I'm planning the market I'm expecting the market to come to this level. So if this market come here, my stop loss will be just around here, and my take profit will be around here. If we can get a pullback next week to come. CADJPY, I think CADJPY, we're looking forward to buy this market from here, but the market didn't give us exactly what we want. So coming down from here to this downside is coming to test this level, and also if you measure this Fibonacci from here to here, is still a discount zone, and this market is still doing well inside of here. So I'm still expecting a buy trade from this red bar and this counter trend line. So this trend line that is here, we're telling this market to pull back here and now give us a reason to buy. So checking the 4-hour time frame, if you come to the 4-hour time frame here on CADJPY, the 4-hour time frame on CADJPY, this is what the market is looking like. This market, it has come by, it has break stock, you come down to test here, pull back, and it is now this market is now coming to this downside. So what I'm expecting, if this market can maybe the other three things within and give us a rejection that will close above this black bar, then I will be glad to execute the market, and my entry will be something like this above this, and my take profit will be here. And my stop loss will be below this region. So market. So this is a CHFJPY. I'm very much bullish on JPY pairs like XXSJPY. I'm very much bullish on them. And what am I seeing here? Coming to the weekly time frame, let's do full analysis on very strong bullish trend. So getting to this point, this market stalled here and consolidate for some months. This market stalled and consolidate for months. So if we bring Fibonacci, there was something like this that the market broke. So this market that runs like this. So there's another inner trend line here. So coming to the weekly time frame, you can see something like a pattern that the market formed. Should I say this was a double bottom, and on this double bottom, this market broke out from here. The last time we trade this market was around this particular region. Which is around 70 a bit thereabouts. Was this pullback? That was the last time, because there's a level around here. There was a level that instigates that buy from here. This market pulled back to here, and we got an entry. That was, is it May? Should be May, around May, April, or thereabouts. So that was that about the trades. That is past trade. So currently we are looking at the current market and how we can position on the current trade. So let me delete all these things here. On CHFJPY, this market has broken this level. It has come to test this black line, and currently the market is flagging. Like pulling back to this level, and we have a trend line that is currently running here to support this move. And if I bring my Fibonacci from this point to this point, discount level is quite around this region. So I won't be surprised if this market comes to this red bar and try to like dip maybe with a wick before just doing its thing before continue to the upside. But I will be monitoring the market, and I'll update you on the Telegram group when I am to like enter this trade. I'm watching this trade very closely. So monthly, weekly time frame bias is bullish. So what am I to do next is to come to the daily time frame and position myself and see how this market is going to like unveil. I think he still have some rooms to pull to the downside. This market still have some rooms to pull to the downside just from here, this first or the second touch. So let's see how this market is going to maybe do its thing here, like at the point of pulling back to this point. For now, I'm not doing anything, but I need this market to just pull down here, and I will be using my counter trend line entering strategy to like enter here my counter trend line. Either market touch here to bounce, or I will use a trend line touch to enter this market. But in as much as any one that the market just printed out, that is the one we are going to go with. So for now, hands on the decks, we are just watching what this market is going to do. I'm currently looking at for the remaining weeks ahead. I don't have any other thing to like look at. So please do well to subscribe to the channel, and do it to tell me in the comment section which of the video that you